What is happening, mediocre people of YouTube? So here's where we're at this time of year. I had to take my Outdrive off this year to check and grease the gimbal bearing, as well as grease the U-joints, routine maintenance. So I went ahead and repainted the Outdrive while I was at it, and I replaced these zincs. Everybody just calls them zincs, but there is a difference, and I did not know that up until recently. And what I'm talking about when I say zincs is this. This here on your Outdrive, and I've got another one here, and there's actually one inside of here that I'm not going to replace because it doesn't look too bad. There's also another one on the bell housing I'll show you. But these, what you call zincs, what this is a sacrificial metal. Your Outdrive is made of aluminum. So the theory behind this, and it works quite well, is that for fresh water you get a magnesium zinc, if you want to call it. For salt and brackish water you get a zinc. Okay, so I believe I had the wrong ones on here. So these are in fact magnesium zincs, sacrificial metals. So that's where we're at. I've got this sucker hanging here, just got it out of the basement, and getting ready to reinstall it. Excuse me. I've also got I just picked up all my shit, all my mulch, as well as some petunias and some what do you call them? I'm so tired right now I can't think. You know what those are. Doggone it. Those are petunias, and those are I can't remember the name of them. And then I got a couple of tomato plants as well as a cucumber plant. So yeah, I'm busy, man. But the boat is opened up. It stayed very dry this winter. Everything's dry, and it's getting a new stereo system as well. Anyhow, back to the Outdrive. I sprayed this as well. I didn't do as good of a job on this because in order to really do this right, you have to take the bell housing apart. And I don't have any reason right now to take my bell housing apart. My bellows are in excellent condition. My gimbal bearing seems to be doing well. I don't know if you guys can see inside there, but I pushed all the old grease out and we got new grease in there. So yeah, I just kind of touched it up. Of course, I've got to scrape off all the old gasket. I tried to keep some of it on while I was touching it up with paint. That way I didn't have to scrape off paint. So yeah, still got to scrape off all the old gasket. And, put the new one on with the sealer and all that good stuff. Right now I had to stop to get a new Zerk fitting for the U-joints because Zerk fitting wouldn't let me pump any grease into them. Got grease into the first set of U-joints. That one's working well, but could not get grease to pump through that. So got a set of box of what do you call it? Zerk fittings. Throw a new one in there and pump those full of grease. It's very important on these OMCs. They mention in the book that to use. Basically, here's what I don't fuck around when it comes to grease. I buy what they tell me to buy in the book, which is the Evinrude Johnson. This is triple guard grease, which is used for certain things on the boat. And then there's another one that is marine wheel bearing grease, and that's what you use for the gimbal bearing. It's red, as well as the U-joints. That's what they tell you to use, so I don't fuck around with that. And then, of course, you get your gasket set. Here's the gasket set, new gasket set for when I reinstall the Outdrive. And of course, again, I don't screw around. I buy, this shit's like $90 a gallon, and it takes almost a gallon. And then here's your sealer. Aviation gasket sealer. Number 3 is what you want. And the trick about this is if you buy this from the marina, they'll charge you about $35. If you go over to O'Reilly's or Advanced Auto Parts or something like that, $6. So it's the same damn shit. But you know what they say when it comes to boat. What do they say about boats? Bust out another 1,000. So, yeah, it's money, 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 man. It's just it's certainly not an investment. You can see I've got the speaker covers off. I'm getting ready to I'm gonna put a new deck in here. This deck is just fried. It's old. Man, I can't get it open. There it goes. It's a 1989 deck. So I've got a good set of speakers and a pretty high power amplifier. I'm gonna get a new deck and put a small subwoofer in here just to make it sound good. A little bit of water in the bilge, but that's not from storage. That's from sitting here in the driveway. Oh man, I'm tired. I need to eat. So that's where I'm at. Busy time of year, guys. Here's a load of stuff. That's where I'm at. That's why I haven't been around YouTube. Once I get this Outdrive reinstalled, we'll do a fire it up video. So I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Take it any way you can get it. Peace out.